Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. My name is Shark B, and you're watching Shark B Sports Network. You're watching the New York Islanders play the Chicago Blackhawks from Long Island, UBS Arena. Islanders trying to get a regulation win, trying to claim the second wild card spot. They're up by 1 point. If they win tonight and Detroit and other teams win, they will still be up by 1 spot tonight. By 1 point tonight. We'll see how it goes. I'm going to quickly get the stream thing updated. Once that is updated, we'll be underway here from UBS Arena in New York, Long Island. About an hour from John F. Kennedy Airport. Tonight we'll also do a little bit of our Air Canada game. So in second period, first period intermission, I'll be doing a little bit respect as Air Canada last night, March 22nd. Had a little bit of an issue, had a bit of a collision with the fire truck, and unfortunately the 2 pilots have been claimed dead, with many more injured. That's breaking news from LaGuardia, so keep that in mind. I'll announce that later on as I work on this. We will, I do have the Coach's Challenge text. I still have to edit the Coach's Challenge, but I am adding that tonight. We were about to need it last night for the game, but thankfully we were able to hold off on it. So give me a minute to rework the size on the Islanders logo, and then we will get the Blackhawk logo as well. I should already have that up. Actually, I don't, because they were the home team. But I just shift it by that, and then so that's it. So that's what we'll do. So we'll hide these centers. Why don't I have Ottawa here?
That's the template right there. A lot of people have had a lot to say about Matthew Schaefer's season so far, but more times than not,
Anton Brundell making his National Hockey League debut tonight.
Everybody's talking about his defense. He played the final 2 minutes and 59 seconds of that game as the Islanders tried to lock it down, and Thomas played his offside.
He did, and I talked to Tony D'Angelo before the game, and he just chuckled. He said, of course, that's not a big thing, but what makes him so good offensively is the same thing defensively. It's the intensity.
It is 00539B.
He understands where the trouble is at all times, but there's other parts of his game that are thriving as well. Being to pucks first, the quickness we see on the offensive side of the puck allows an escape there. And this is what I love from Matthew Schaefer.
Try do it for the Rangers, by the way. Turn the last night. That might do it for the Rangers stream, because I don't know how many playoff teams they play. There we go. We have it set up already. Just gotta replace the logo. Which should take me a few minutes. We do not have a logo for tonight's game, but we are adding the Shark B Sports Network logo. The new one. I released a brand new Shark B Sports Network logo. If you take a look at our profile picture, it is now the Shark B Sports Network logo. And there we go, the Shark B Sports Network, NHL on Shark B Sports Network. I am absolutely in love with this logo. I don't know what you guys think of it, but I personally am absolutely in love with it. So, let's keep that as our logo on Shark B Sports Network.
Well, this one's going to mean a lot to him right here. A big task in a game that they must have. Chicago will go with their backup today as well, Arvid Soderblom in net. Blackhawks are going to miss the playoffs. It'll be 8 times in the last 9 years.
Blackhawks will miss the playoffs. I believe it is Arvid Soderblom versus David Riddick in net. I am looking up who started in goal the last time these two teams played each other in a shootout. It was Bo Horvat on December 30th, the one game I had to take off. And it was Bo Horvat, more.
And just like Matthew Schaefer, just 18 years old. Second and final meeting of the season between the Islanders and the Chicago Blackhawks. And when you get down to crunch time, you lean on your top players. For the Islanders, that means Matt Barzal and Cole Horvat. They'll lead the charge tonight against Connor Bedard. And the Blackhawks, we've got puck drop from Long Island coming up next.
David Reddick played. It'll be David Reddick again tonight, I believe. I'm going to take a quick break. When we get back, it'll be Puck Drop here on Shark Beat Sports Network. You're watching the NHL on Shark Beat Sports Network, and the New York Islanders take on the Chicago Blackhawks.
Right now, get a Ford F. Games to go.
We are back. It's Shark Beat Sports Network. Puck is down. Gets ready to root David Riddick. Matthew Schaefer. To Andersley. Glad to have you here. NHL on Shark Beat Sports Network.
It's quickly taken off his stick by Lars, and our starting lineups are brought to you by
Go lay down. Adam Poe's going to collect it. Lee. Schaefer. Schaefer in. Saved by Soderblom. Lee. Gonna get it back. Levshinov. Horvat's on it now. Horvat's gonna make the play to Schaefer with the wrister. Scores! It's Matthew Schaefer! And the New York Islanders open the scoring 49 seconds in.
There was times when the other team would score not just 1, 2, 3 goals to begin the game. These guys go to work. A couple groups come over the boards. How about this play from Horvat here? You're under pressure. Where's your out? He knows it. He doesn't have to look. It's young Schaefer.
Horvat to Schaefer with the slap shot, and it's 1-0 Islanders. First shot of the game, first goal of the game.
just what the doctor ordered for the New York Islanders. What a shot by Schaefer. He finds Andersley's stick perfectly. Islanders. Great play by Bo Horvath. Good job on the forecheck. It's a dream start for the Islanders. Tonight's goal even earlier than Sunday night's goal. 49 seconds in.
And I believe it will be Matthew Schaefer who had made history tonight more on Long Island with another drive by the Islanders and blocked away, and Chicago will get it out. Second time Chicago has not scored first here on Shark 3 Sports Network. Last time was Colorado. They fell 4-1. D'Angelo's on it now to Susie. It's an Anders Lee goal. Schaefer and Horvat. D'Angelo. Palat. The referee takes a tumble. D'Angelo. Palat with the wrister goes wide. D'Angelo. Palat. Susie. Susie with the wrister gets blocked in a bunch of bodies, and now it's going to go all the way back out. Oh. I'm going to get confirmation, but I'm pretty sure it's a Schaefer wrister that goes in. Lee deflected it. It was a Lee deflection. And I am kind of mad at myself because I messed up the Schaefer call. But it was Anders Lee. Hopefully I'll get to do the Schaefer call later tonight.
The Islanders have that rhythm to their game as they hunt it down. It was this line that started everything on Sunday on the forecheck. Here they go.
McLean gets in there on the big Louis Crevier, who stands at 6'8", 230 pounds. Blackhawks able to clear the zone, but Mikheyev couldn't do it cleanly, so the Islanders take over, and here comes McLean.
McLean has Gatcomb going to the net. McLean's going to pass it over. Gatcomb's going to be in the board battle with Zizekas. McLean going to send it over to Schaefer. Schaefer did get an assist on that play, though. 30th of the game. 52 points in 72 games for Matthew Schaefer.
With the goal on their first shot for the second straight game. On Sunday, it was this man, Bo Horvat.
Horvat, save by Soderblom! Rebound, save by Soderblom! Heineman with Lee. Heineman. Ryan Green will move it. Bedard in! Goes up and in play! Bedard! Over to Vlasic, blocked by Heineman. Islanders will get the puck out. Anders Lee's just gonna dump it in. 1-0. New York Islanders off an Anders Lee goal. That will be an icing call against the Islanders.
There's more bite to it. There's more jam. And yes, he's a skilled player, but watch the second effort, the third effort. He's clearly stronger this season. Not many guys can elevate on the backhand.
As I was saying, I don't even know what I was saying before we got interrupted by the goal. An Anders Lee goal.
30th between these two teams, so tonight is the first time Bedard and Matthew Schaefer are sharing NHL ice. And Bedard was asked about facing Schaefer this morning, said he was excited to see Matthew Schaefer out on the ice. So I don't know how excited I'm going to be chasing him around all night.
Anton Brundell is making his stream debut.
This one kicked in off the stick of Frank Nazar.
But it's 1-0 Islanders.
Now the youngest team in the NHL. They were always one of the youngest teams in the NHL, but they traded away some vets at the deadline as Riddick knocks this one down and gets it covered.
As Riddick knocks that one down, and he'll get it covered. 1-0 Islanders. 49 seconds in. Anders Lee deflection off a Matthew Schaefer shot.
Similar to the status that the Detroit Red Wings had when he took them over a bunch of years ago.
Yeah, not an easy job, but you mentioned the youth that he has, but a lot of these guys, collegiate players, a little more experience than coming out of junior, and it looks like they're all going to blossom sometime soon. It's his job to make sure they do it at the right time.
Frank Nazar tossed out of the face-off circle, and so Bertuzzi will slide in opposite Pajot. Pajot does what you'd expect him to do, and he puts it right on the stick of Tony DeAngelo. Fired ahead for Holmstrom. Holmstrom and Nazar. Nazar well off the edge. Pajot rushes in. Wyatt Kaiser trying to cancel him out. Puck available. Soucy wanders down the wall. Andre Palat back of the net. Try to pull it out quickly. Andre Palat playing in his 20th game as an Islander after the trade from New Jersey earlier this year.
Pajot.
Tracks it around Bertuzzi.
Bertuzzi.
Still with it as he tucks it behind the net. In front, Pajot.
In front, Pajot gets saved by Soderblom. Islanders getting some good shots. First goal. 14:56 left to go, first period. If you're not aware how this works, or you're brand new to Shark Beat Sports Network, it's 20-20-20. 3 periods, 20 minutes each. As here come Barzal. Richie down low. Tried to get a slide through, unsuccessful there. And now here comes Chicago. They're down by 1. Donato's going to play it in. Riddick's going to get there with Mayfield. Mayfield to Richie. Richie's going to play it over. It's Barzal. Barzal to Boquist. Boquist tried to find Barzal, but he gets taken away. Donato's on it now for the Blackhawks. It's going to be intercepted by Barzal with Boquist. Boquist over to Barzal. Barzal with speed. Matthew Barzal. Twist around the boards. Barzal's going to send it over to Schaefer. Richie. Back to Barzal. Tried to get the shot off. Unable to. Barzal still with it. Got the shot off, but it didn't go through. Barzal with the good move. Now it's Adam Pelech on the puck in the defense for the Islanders. Adam Pelech's going to play it over to McLean. McLean's going to go over to Gatcomb. Gatcomb just going to blue line it in. So no icing call against the Islanders. McLean's going to try to get there. It's going to be a board battle, but D'Angelo will find it. He's going to find Zizekas with McLean. McLean with the shot saved by Soderblom. Rebound available. Islander goes down. No call on that play as Zizekas went down. Gatcomb still on it. Gatcomb to D'Angelo. D'Angelo now has Schaefer with them. Back to Gatcomb in a board battle behind Soderblom. Board battle here won by Chicago, but D'Angelo's on it now for the Islanders. Gets to McLean. McLean over to Gatcomb. Gatcomb to play it out. Finds its way back. Chicago's on it now with that. He's going to red line dish it in. Riddick's going to play it. It's going to go outside the zone. Chicago's going to put it back in. Schaefer's on it now to Zizekas. Still has D'Angelo there. Not able to get it. It's on Chicago now.
Anders Lee pursuing Rinzel. Heineman comes in. Puck got by him. Now
Bedard. Connor Bedard.
Leads the team in goals. Assists.
Brundell, I believe, is wearing number 15 if you're a Blackhawks fan. Welcome in. You're watching the NHL on Shark Beat Sports Network here. The New York Islanders playing the Chicago Blackhawks live from UBS Arena in downtown Long Island. Welcome in if you're just joining us in here. I appreciate you watching. My name is Shark B. I'm your host on Shark B Sports Network. Soucy over to Holmstrom. Got number 92 in the trade for Braden Shen. Palat. Holmstrom's going to be in a board battle here with Pajot. It's going to find its way to Palat. Back to Holmstrom to Boquist. There's a shot. Right pad, left pad save. Arvid Soderblom. It's a right pad save, actually.
As he stops up and keeps it away from Pajot. Dishes off for Vlasic.
Vlasic.
To the goal line.
Vlasic to the goal line. I believe Riddick got a piece. Pajot on it here. UBS Arena is absolutely buzzing. No icing. It's waved off. Levshinov is going to chip it into Bertuzzi. He's going to shoot. It goes wide.
Tyler Bertuzzi, 28 goals on the
Vlasic. We just did the Chicago game the other night against Colorado Avalanche. Barzal. Richie to Shen. Shen shot high. And out of play. As we approach midway first period, it's the Islanders leading the Blackhawks. First shot, first goal by Anders Lee off a Schaefer deflection, and it's 1-0 New York.
Circle the search with Google to swipe a whole new look.
So hot.
Yeah?
A bit chilly.
Now at Verizon, get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. No trade-in needed.
Forgot about the shoes.
Oh, not those two.
What do I have today?
Just that therapy appointment for inner child work at 11.
Oh, it's stupid. I hate it. I just want to stay up late and hang out with my friends.
So, keep it?
Yeah. Smart.
When it was time to add my son to our car insurance, I was scared to even think about my wallet. But instead, with Drive Easy on the Geico app, my son's safe driving score saved us even more.
It feels good to save. It feels good to Geico.
Life moves fast. With Citizens, you're ready for anything.
Guess we're going to the championship.
Ready to go solar?
And prepared for most everything.
She got in.
Let's get you ready for what's next. Make sense of your money with Citizens.
Welcome back in 1-0, but the press for two continues to be on, and you're going to watch the toe drag from D'Angelo, but watch his hips at the same time. He keeps himself in a nice position, and the hips open up. That creates things for
1-0 Islanders off a Matthew Schaefer shot. Gets deflected in by Anders Lee. And I will confirm, but I believe it is still Lee as Schaefer. I don't know if Anders Lee got the deflection. Looked at the Schaefer plays here.
They've got something clicking together in the offensive zone.
Anders Lee from Schaefer and Horvat.
Before the new year, December 30th at United Center in Chicago. Islanders with a 3-2 shootout win that night over the Blackhawks. Now they meet in game number 72 for the Islanders. Game 71.
Barzal.
Wrister.
Barzal wrister, saved by Soderblom. Puck still available. Islanders not able to get it over. Richie.
Start working around the offensive zone.
Barzal.
Here's
D'Angelo. Barzal.
With a quick turn on Nazar.
Barzal.
Carson Soucy the option at the top.
Barzal still with it, but lost it. Almost a break. Unsuccessful there, though, by Chicago. It's going to be Richie to D'Angelo. D'Angelo. Barzal. To D'Angelo after he was harassed. Quick fast back. D'Angelo's going to on it out. Now it's going to go back to Chicago. Del Mastro. Offside against Chicago.
In the offensive zone, you got to find ways to create offense, especially off of a face-off. Watch Matt Barzal, and we're going to watch where he goes. He's going to pop up to this ice.
1-0 Islanders after an Anders Lee shot. Goal, rather, off a Schaefer shot.
He now goes over to cover Barzal, and that frees up something in front of the net. Nice job.
Scott Mayfield taking his time, moves on for Palat, and then it's Pajot, a little give and go that didn't work out.
Pajot, a little give and go, didn't work out.
Offensively for Chicago.
Chicago's on the puck now. Burakovsky.
Fished out of the skates,
Levchinov. Del Mastro.
Gets it out there by Simon Holmstrom.
Holmstrom.
Holmstrom with the puck and a moment will decide to get the feet.
Holmstrom.
They give him the red line. Pajot will tap it the rest of the way.
Pajot's going to tap it the rest of the way after he jumped in from the red line. Good play by the Islanders. Not giving Chicago much.
Schaefer tried to intercept that one.
Shots are 6-4 in favor of the Islanders.
Connor Bedard onto the ice. With what might be the youngest line in hockey right now with the addition of the 18-year-old Frontal who just lost an edge and went down as the puck went by him.
Pellick.
Play down the wall.
D'Angelo. Lee, sorry. Lee, center! Not able to get it. Horvat, though, has it. Schaefer. Schaefer over to Lee. Lee in a board battle. Heineman joining in on the fun. Lee's going to get it over. Not able to get it past Bedard, though. Green. Trundle. Making his NHL debut tonight. Heineman. Gonna get it back. It's gonna go to Pellick. Pellick has speed. Adam Pellick.
Doing a good job trying to take advantage.
Pellick. Pellick in with the shot. Saved away by Soderblom. And now it's going to be back in. D'Angelo's on it now. 8.5 left to go. First period, regulation time. Gatcombe's going to play it in. Fast-moving game here. It's a 1-0 Islanders lead. D'Angelo to Soucy. Soucy's going to go in. 8:20 left. First period, regulation time. Here comes Teravainen. Not able to get anything going. D'Angelo's on it now. D'Angelo over to McLean. McLean's going to dump it in. It's going to be a board battle here. Soucy involved, McLean involved, and now it's going to be Cizikas in the back out in front. Not able to get the shot off. McLean's going to back pass over to Cizikas. Cizikas a shot. Saved by Soderblom. And now it's going to get cleared out by Chicago, only as far as McLean is going to join his buddy in Gatcombe. Gatcombe's going to join in, and now it's going to be on Chicago's stick. It's going to be Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi's going to play it in. It's going to be played away by Riddick. Riddick to Mayfield. Mayfield over to Barzal. Barzal is in with speed. Matthew Barzal. Barzal to the net. Saved by Soderblom, and he covered. Matthew Barzal, what a move. Couldn't get it in. And with 7.5 left to go, it's 1-0 New York. You're watching the NHL on Shark B Sports Network. The New York Islanders playing the Chicago Blackhawks.
Protect it with the Ford Security Package, Big.
Biggest deals of the year, Big.
There's only one. Ford Truck Month.
Deal's so good, we need a bigger door, Big.
Oh, yeah. Right now, get a Ford F-150 with 0% financing, plus $1,000 truck month cash, or lease one for just $299 a month. Only at your local Ford stores. No matter how you play your game, sometimes the best play is a pause. Where you can look back at how you played, how much you played, and choose how you want to play next. Take a pause. Play with the plan.
Get the latest Galaxy for $0 at Verizon. And use Circle to search with Google to swipe a whole new look.
So hot.
Yeah? You a bit chilly.
Now at Verizon, get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. No trade-in needed.
Forgot about the shoes.
Oh, not those two.
Well, Anders Lee's 16th goal of the season is also number 305 in his career, breaking the tie with Clark Gillies and moving into fourth on the Islanders' all-time goal-scoring list.
I bet you Clark Gillies, the goal that passed him, they'd want it to look like that, right in front of the blue paint.
He also picks up another point, which moves him past John Tonelli for 10 points list.
And 27s, the dueling 27s.
Making a case to split that 27 banner in the rafters someday.
Absolutely. Let's watch Barzal off this face-off. We showed him pulling off of a clean win. Keep your eye on 13 here, especially not a strong face-off team. Their main centerman gets kicked out. Bertuzzi comes in.
Shen will take it. Chicago is ranked 31st out of the 32 teams in the NHL in faceoffs. As Barzal gave it up in the middle of the ice, and look out here.
Look out!
Nazar and Bertuzzi couldn't get it to go.
Couldn't get it! And another shot! They score! 1-1! And a beautiful play out in front, and Chicago has tied it.
Off of a clean win. They really just can't. And not only can you not give up a 2-1, you can't pick up the trailer. So Matt Barzal, you're in a tough spot here. Absolutely, but you got to be sure-handed right there. You see the 2-0. I think the puck was wobbling, never got settled down, but look in the middle of the ice. Look late, straight there, and I think he actually fanned on that as well. I think David Riddick just didn't quite get his pad down.
Well, I was going to say, he owes David Riddick
Nick Lardis with the goal.
get beat up the ice by the third guy. If you make a mistake like that, you know, Hicks, you got to put your head down and bury it all the way back to between the hash marks to make sure that nothing goes past the goaltender.
And maybe part of that was a limping Tony D'Angelo. It looked like he was in a little bit of pain coming back, probably contributed to that. He went off the ice right down to the locker room.
So breakdown leads to Chicago tying the score, and Tony DeAngelo is no longer available for the New York Islanders for the moment. Take another look at it.
DeAngelo's out.
Yeah, Tony's far out to the right, on the right side of your screen as he comes back. Oh, he's hurting right there. As he peels off to the side, Susie does as well. That late wave, need more help than that. Patrick Waugh can't be happy. We talked about the need for help for your goaltender, David Riddick. Well, it's been a nice start, a really nice one, but that's a great A to give up, not just one of them, but two. And you talk about the situation, you've got a young Blackhawks team in here. They don't have the same desperation that the Islanders need in their game, and a goal like that against this kind of brings down the spirits after a really good start by the guys in blue.
Seventh goal of the year for the rookie Nick Lardis, who also scored one of his earlier 6 goals this season against the Islanders on December 30th.
Nick Lardis, a pure goal scorer, right? 71 goals in junior last season, over a goal per game. And that one, he got a little bit of luck, as scorers do, didn't put it where he wanted to. Here's a look at Jody Green, the athletic therapist, maybe giving some news on Tony DeAngelo.
Nick Lardis, the 8th OHL player ever to score 70 goals in a season. 71 goals in 65 games last year.
He's finding his footing here in the NHL, but he had 18 and 35 games in the American League, so his pedigree, it's high, and it translates.
Oakville, Ontario guy, good friends with Cal Ritchie. That's Del Mastro.
Del Mastro.
Slides his way in.
Del Mastro with the shot turned away by Riddick.
Islanders looking for a way out, but Palat double.
Islanders can't get it out.
Around the net, David Riddick looked like he got a stick right in the gut of Ryan Donato.
Donato is down.
And a little too close to the net. And David Riddick says, find another path.
Yeah, that did not look comfortable for Donato, who's not afraid of the net front, but he might be a little hesitant now. Or he might be looking for David Riddick again.
He was staring down in that direction from the bench just a moment ago. Geyser will dump this one in. Took a funny hop off the outside of the net.
Gonna bounce, take a bunny off the net.
Save made, and it's
Save mate's gonna be out by Riddick. We are tied at 1 here at UBS Arena. You're watching the NHL on Shark B Sports Network.
Thanks so much. Thanks. This has been great. Changing the strategy makes a lot of sense. Can't wait to see it.
A dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors with a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect you.
Architect left the plans in the back. I want to take a look.
She's so ready to take over for retirement and everything else you're looking to do. We'll get there. Your Fidelity advisor can help your legacy last for generations. Doors were meant to be opened.
I don't think they'll take that here.
Of course they take Discover. It's accepted in 99% of places.
99%? I didn't know that.
It's stuck in the past, baby.
You're the one who owns 13 pairs of parachute pants?
Well, fashion is cyclical. They'll be back. Right? Hopefully.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide. Earn cash back at all of them.
They call you an overachiever, too competitive, a perfectionist. We call that good company. Take the lead in the uncompromising BMW X1, X3, and X5. Lease the BMW X1 for $499 per month.
That's $200.
You mean 2,000 Totino's pizza rolls?
Pizza rolls are 10 for about $1, so yeah, that adds up.
I'm not paying for that. Come on, little buddy, you're free, bro. Those pizza rolls, huh? Woo. Totino's pizza rolls are 10 for about $1.
You can win a pair of tickets to the Islanders-Panthers game on Saturday in the WBAB Islanders Player to Watch Sweepstakes. Listen to Roger and JP on 102.3 WBAB tomorrow morning at 8:50 a.m. and call in for your chance to win. Remember, the WBAB Islanders Player to Watch tonight is Matt Barzell.
Always a player to watch. We know the skill is there, but maybe even more determined Matt Barzell. That was his gaff on the first one. You can see the look in his eyes. If anyone can make up for it, it's going to be 13.
Matt Barzell, just 1 goal in his last 13 games, but he's been better than a point-a-game player over the last quarter of the season. Here's Matthew Schaefer.
Schaefer.
It's close enough to the red line. He'll dump it in. Anders Lee heading after it. So is Emil Heineman.
Lee's heading after with Heineman.
Picked up a secondary assist on the Islanders.
But secondary assist.
From that man. Anders Lee.
Anders Lee.
Running to by Frundell. Horvat. Heineman rings the...
Heineman off the post! Emil Heineman off the post and out. And Heineman will be back on it now.
It was a puck play. I think he touched the puck first.
And they're going to delay a game.
Now the Islanders to the kill. Do you hear the official there?
Tripping.
I know you got the puck, but it's still a trip there. Watch this.
Adam Pellick for tripping.
Setting up. It's Heineman that pops into the middle.
It'll be a Chicago power play.
Pops it out to the air, and in comes Pellick. And right what you should do. You got guys facing the wrong way. Gets the puck, but unfortunately gets the skates of green.
Those are frustrating hits because you get the puck, you might have yourself an opportunity, and next thing you know, you're down for 2 minutes. But I like the aggressiveness out of Pellick, and I like the aggressiveness out of the Islanders when they get that thing below the hash marks, below the goal line. They've created a lot of...
I'm not sure about that call, to be honest.
And White, Bertuzzi on the inside of the
play. Bertuzzi in front,
Bertuzzi in front, wanted Bedard, not able to get it. That puck's going to be out, brought back in, offside, and we will get a whistle, 4:50 to go. Islanders, the most important kill of their season. Blackhawks, 10.5% on their power play since January 10th of 2026.
First 44 games, they were 23%, 8th best in the league, and ever since then, they have been the worst. They've only scored 8 power play goals in the last 26 games.
Just an indication that penalty kills have video to watch and they evolve, and sometimes the power play has to evolve too.
Pellick off for tripping. Minute 37 on the kill. Here comes Holmstrom with Pajot. Those two love each other. Pajot's going to send it all the way back just to go on more time. Horvat will get it in.
No Tony DeAngelo for the moment.
No D'Angelo. Remember that. He is out with an injury. Potentially. Got injured in this game and not returned. 4:20 remaining in this game. First period of regulation time. The Islanders tied with Chicago 1-1. 81% are the Islanders in PK. 18.3% is Chicago on the power play. Mayfield, he has a step with Pajot. Mayfield couldn't get the shot off. And it would be deflected by Soderblom and out of play. With 56 left on the power play for the Chicago Blackhawks.
It's the drive by Pajot.
If you're just joining us in tonight, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Shark B, and as always, I'm your host here on Shark B Sports Network. We're covering the NHL tonight with the New York Islanders play the Chicago Blackhawks here from UBS Arena in Long Island. Tzidikis and Green on the faceoff. Green wins it.
Against Columbus, only the 3rd time this season they have gone through a game without being shorthanded. Strangely enough, it's happened each of the last 2 times they played the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Burakovsky tried to get it off to Green, not able to. Instead, it's going to be Soucy. Soucy's going to get it all the way up. Horvat's going to get it all the way in. It's going to be Rinzel. Rinzel on it for Chicago. Remember, Chicago didn't have a great power play on that game against Colorado. Schaefer is going to dump it all the way down, and Soderblom's going to have it. He will be allowed to play it off to Rinzel. 15 seconds left on the Chicago power play. 3 minutes, 15 left in the period. Going to go all the way around, intercepted by Holmstrom. Pajot is just going to chip it all the way out. He's going to pressure it now. And that will do it for the Islanders penalty kill. They will not... Chicago goes 0 for 1 on the power play. As shots are 7-12 in favor of the Islanders. I'm trying to be better on the shot updater, so keep that in mind. I'm trying to be a lot better. I think I've gotten a lot better. New version of OBS Studio has been amazing. I'm able to click and change things, which I love. But welcome in on Shark B Sports Network for the first time tonight as well. We will have a short 2-minute intermission report before we head off for a quick break. Stay tuned. That's coming up in 3 minutes time with both these teams tied at 1. That will go all the way down, I believe, for an icing here against the Chicago Blackhawks, against the New York Islanders, I believe, or Chicago Blackhawks, I apologize. It will be actually at the Blackhawks. Shen's going to lose the face-off, though. Crevier was out last time, didn't get to see him play. Back in tonight. They'll be cleared away. Next game, I believe, will be Thursday night around 7:30, where the New York Islanders will take on the Dallas Stars for the Islanders. Tonight, though, we are doing Mammoth and Oilers. Mammoth and Oilers, both playoff teams. Should be fun to watch. So we'll be doing that later tonight. 2:20 left to go. First period, regulation time. Mammoth and Oilers will happen at 9:30. Scores around the league. Philadelphia leading Columbus 1-0. Islanders need them to lose in regulation tonight. Here comes Shen. Lee. Mayfield. Frondell. McKayev. In shot. Scores! Welcome to the NHL, Anton Frondell. He has a point. Ilya Mikheyev makes it 2-1 Chicago.
On this one, yes, it's a turnover to mistake, but this is simple stuff right here. Lee goes back, and that's a pass to Mayfield, but I think Susie thought he was in the area. It's the 5-hole, the same area the first goal was scored. A lot of goals are being scored nowadays. On that play right there, you get the goaltender to open up the second one that finds the 5-hole and Riddick. Just a little freeze move by McKay up there, and unlike Lardis, he was trying to go 5-hole. You can see that hole underneath the heel of the stick of Rittich, and just that little hitch kind of freezes Rittich. He's not able to get down in time. Another tough turnover at the offensive blue line by the Islanders.
So Mikheyev from Frondell at 18:06, and that great Islanders start is now a distant memory. Anders Lee off the outside of the goal.
Horvat.
Lee and Horvat unable to come.
Islanders down by 1. Minute 35 left. First period regulation time. Bedard
on the move. Put it right through Anders Lee. Now makes a pass across for Rinzel. Adam Pelech defending Lawrence.
Heineman.
Anders Lee on the break out of his zone.
Tried to hit it to Lee. Heineman's on it now. Tried to go to Schaefer. Turnover.
Taken by Kaiser. Given to Bedard. Rebound. Kaiser.
Bedard. Rebound available. Goes wide. An Islander goes down. No call there. Shot. Very cheap shot. Gets blocked. Another shot is saved and out by Riddick. No rebound. We reach the final minute of the first period. It's Chicago 2, Islanders 1.
On one shift, you do it gradually, and you do it the way that you've been having success. Another turnover there, and a nice opportunity for Connor Bedard, the last guy that you want to leave open. Patrick Waugh looks on as he needs more from his group. They know what they're supposed to do. A look at the goal scorer, Mikheyev, a good veteran there that's found his team with a 2-1 lead.
Susie off the wall, knocked down by Lardis. Susie able to follow it up.
Susie tries to follow this up.
And that went off to Cizikas, didn't work. So now it's Boquist. Through Gatcomb off Classic.
Gatcomb. Boquist.
Puck available.
Stepped in.
We'll punch it around with 35 seconds.
Bertuzzi.
And Lardis. Place of the blue line. Classic shot. Knocked down.
Rebound score! Tyler Bertuzzi off a rebound. 3-1 Blackhawks.
After scoring twice in the last minute and a half.
There's some things he can bank on, and one of them is Bertuzzi being at the back door. But this one, David Riddick, he's got to make a better play on this. It's a floater coming through, and he comes out to challenge it. It's a really tough position, but can you swallow this puck? The look that you have at it right there, it's a bad bounce. I totally get that. It goes off his defenseman Boquist, off his chest, and bounces right there. You like the idea of steering that the right way, but it hasn't been an easy night so far. Maybe you swallow that one if you can.
Well, Matthew Schaefer up for Pajot. Left in the period.
18 seconds left. McLean.
Holmstrom,
sorry. Holmstrom.
Schaefer shoots it.
Schaefer shoots it by Soderblom and he holds it. 6.1 left.
Andre Palat causing problems in front off the Schaefer shot, but Soderblom melts it down.
Good response by the Islanders, though.
Exact same thing. Talk about Schaefer and his offside, right? We don't see a lot of slap shots. This is a one-timer. He gets nice and tight to his partner Pellick. We'll watch that net front as Palat's in there. He's digging, poking around. 81 follows it to the net. There's the one-timer. And he got the bounce at the other end. You didn't get it there as the big Soderblom fills that one in. Look at the formation for the Islanders here. 6 seconds to press.
Pajot will take it.
Pajot will take the face-off. He'll get it. Pellick tried to go with the shot. It's going to be blocked. That should do it for the period. And we will hit 0 the cross. It will be Chicago 3, Islanders 1, end of 1. And for the first time in Shark Beat Sports Network history, we'll be doing a little bit of a intermission report here tonight. So let's get going to that tonight, as I will mute my screen, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes time, but let's go over some stats from tonight. Chicago is outshot by the Islanders, 13-12. Islanders trailing by 2. Islanders need a win. Matthew Schaefer with an assist tonight. Has 22 assists, or 30 assists at this point. And it will be his 52nd point, I believe. 30 assists, 22 goals. And Josh Bundell has his first NHL point tonight as well, assisting on that second goal by the Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago trying to play spoiler tonight, leading the Islanders 3-1. With that, my thoughts from the first period, Islanders just gotta wake up. If you're Chicago, play the way you are playing now, you should get a win. I don't know if they go David Riddick for Ilya Sorokin just yet, but I would if I'm Patrick Wall. And with that, I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes time. That was our first intermission report of the season. We'll try to do more of those little intermission chats. And I will be back in about 20 minutes time for the second period. You're watching the NHL on Shark Beat Sports Network. second period for the Chicago Blackhawks and the New York Islanders from UBS Arena in Long Island. You're watching the National Hockey League on Shark B Sports Network as Ilya Sorokin has come into the game replacing David Riddick here tonight. And I think that is a good move. Sorokin has looked good last time around when he leading a 1-0 shutout. I think Riddick's just been weak. I think that is a good move by the New York Islanders. Shots are tied at 12. Here as Powell's going to get a pass. Islanders trying to win a game. They need the points tonight. I'm not surprised Riddick got the start. I think that he deserves the start. Sorokin rather, so I'm not surprised that he goes in net for the Islanders. Anders Lee is going to be in with Emil Heineman. Heineman's going to be in it now as that one's going to go get cleared out, but it's going to be held in. Heineman's going to keep pressuring in the offensive zone for the Islanders. Now it's going to be back. It's going to get cleared out by Velasquez with Bernard pressuring, but now it's going to be Palat. Palat with Holmstrom. Holmstrom in. Holmstrom over driving to the net, not able to get it through. It goes through, not able to get it in the net. Palat's going to be in a board battle here. Palat's going to be on it now. Andre Palat in a board battle. I believe that is Mayfield involved. It was. Susie now going to try to hold it. It's going to go over his head instead. It's going to go all the way back to Mayfield. Mayfield's going to go on it now. It's going to be Pajot on the puck for the Islanders. Pajot's going to rim it around. He's going to find its way to Susie. Susie's going to rim it back to Palat. Palat out in front. Saved and held by Soderblom. Good second period here. Minute 23 in for the New York Islanders. Got a shot on net. Andre Palat, but saved by Arvid Soderblom.
The Islanders game over the last 4 periods have been exactly that.
What's that game against Columbus? You think back to that game against the Los Angeles Kings. They went down 3-0 in the first period. On 3-0 deficit. This is 3-1, and these aren't the LA Kings. If the Islanders can find that game, I still like their chances. Chicago is 30th in goals for this season. They've already scored more than their average on the year. They're 22nd in goals against. They're 32nd in shots for. They're 28 in goals against. It's an opportunity for the Islanders if they can get one back and get within.
Shed. It's going to be dumped all the way in for the Islanders. Chicago's going to be on it, but it's going to find its way to Barzell. Barzell over to Schaefer. Boquist with the shot, turned away by Soderblom. Still in though. Shen's on it now with Richie in the board battle. And Barzell gets it back. Barzell, but has to get it all the way out. It's going to be Schaefer. Schaefer's going to skate it in with speed. Matthew Schaefer tried to get the pass off to Shen. Shen will get a shot, but he's going to go wide. Shen is going to be in a board battle. Braden Shen trying to find Schaefer. He does. Schaefer quick tap to Boquist. Boquist to Barzell. Barzell back to Schaefer. Schaefer's going to hand it to Boquist. Boquist to Schaefer. Schaefer from a wide angle. Saved by Soderblom. And that might have been touched by Matt Barzell, but it remained a 3-1 Chicago lead.
These guys get going. It was a bullet of a pass. Soderblom looked late to it, to be honest. There's Boquist. There's Schaefer down the wall. And watch this. There's an area there. Yeah, nice save as he swallows that up.
It is Barzell with a nice deflection and Boquist to Schaefer.
Yeah, a little roll from the 2 defensemen.
And a Barzell tap. Just couldn't get its way through. And it will be Pajot on the face-off here for the New York Islanders to Soderblom. To the glove side of Soderblom.
Continue to press. Bob Buchner and what he's going to do.
Pellick.
5 remaining defense minutes. Shot comes from Susie. We don't have any intel on if or when Tony DeAngelo.
No intel on DeAngelo yet. I'll get that to you guys when I have it. I do not have it yet. Don't know when I'll have it. Looking like he will not return for tonight. Bertuzzi is on now. Sorokin. No Ryan Pollock tonight either. Holmstrom. Pajot tried to get it down to Palat. Not able to get it through. Here come the Chicago Blackhawks. It's going to be on Pajot now. Pajot and Holmstrom in a board battle. Susie involved as well. Susie's on it now. Columbus takes a 2-1 lead against Philadelphia. Their second period. Islanders need a win. Pellick.
Patrick Ross made a goaltending change twice in the last 3 games. David Riddick was pulled once earlier this season. Playing the game against Utah on New Year's Day. Into the zone come the Hawks.
Teravainen with the wrister goes wide or hit blocker by Sorokin. McLean takes a stick up, no call there. Boquist with Mayfield. Boquist is going to send it in. It's going to be in on McLean. Mayfield in a board battle there, but it's going to be on Boquist. Boquist is going to send it over. Gatcomb's going to chip it in. McLean's going to go chasing. McLean will get there. Not able to get it, but it's going to go to Cizikas. Cizikas in a board battle here. Already involved as well. It's going to get cleared out by Teravainen. Rundell has his first NHL point tonight. Pellet. Cizikas is on it now. It's going to be gloved down by Green, or attempted. McLean's not going to be able to clear it out. It's going to go back to Vlasic.
His first shift got his clock cleaned up in the face-off. Got hit by Adam Pellick, but he can play center and wing, which means he's utility guy.
Mid-Islanders not having too much possession. Sorokin's going to make a play there. It's going to go back to Schaefer. Schaefer. Over to Heineman. Heineman has speed with Schaefer. Schaefer in. Schaefer with the wrister. Saved by Soderblom. Lee. Lee to Schaefer. Rebound available. Saved by Soderblom on Schaefer. Soderblom playing good. Lee has Heineman in a board battle. It's taken away though by Bedard. Bedard not able to get it away. Lee's going to make a defensive play. It's going to go back to Barzell. Barzell driving with Horvat and Lee. Barzell to Horvat. Couldn't get it off. Horvat. And Renzel was just stuck in the goal crease trying to create goalie interference there. Here come the Chicago Blackhawks. Hit by Carson Soucy. Braden Chen is in it now. Chen knocks his way into Donato. Mayfield. Taken away. Mikheyev with the deflection. Sorokin with the save. Barzell to Richie. Richie in the skates. Here comes Chicago though. They have a nice little drive. It's going to be a nice hit though by Barzell. Barzell's on it now. Much better period for the Islanders. Mayfield's going to just dump it all the way in. Chicago's going to get back on it. And that should go all the way down for an icing call. It will not. That should be icing, and Mayfield goes down, no call, and a shot, and they score! 4-1 off a non-call for the New York Islanders, and it's a 4-1 Chicago lead.
There should have been icing. He made it all
Of
up.
a non-call for an icing against Chicago, and it's a 4-1 lead. Wonder if Law can challenge for missed stoppage?
Out of the account just for a second right now. This is too easy for the other team to pick your pocket and end up hitting the guy in Nazar coming off the bench. Far too easy. And I do understand that should have been icing, but right there, you got to be firmer on your stick. 4-1 now. After you made the goalie change, the hope would save you.
No challenge. 4-1 Chicago.
With the goal, his 12th of the season.
Pajot.
4-1 lead, just 6
Palat.
minutes and 2 seconds into the second period. It's a multi-point game for Frank Nazar. Goal and assist. It's already a 3-point night.
Pellet.
Nick Larness has the goal.
Holmstrom.
The hill is awfully steep now for New York.
All of a sudden, it looks easier for the other team, too, right? They're the ones tracking back.
If the Islanders can get a goal back in this period, they have a chance. Cizikas.
Who's going to be the line to turn this thing around? It starts with one, and you chip away, but you need execution in these areas here. Just too sloppy through the neutral zone.
Been down 3 before. We've seen this story before by the Islanders.
Of this game with Chicago, based on all the other games that are going on, the two teams chasing the Islanders in Detroit and Ottawa are playing each other. So no matter what happens in that game, somebody's getting 2 points. And if the Islanders lose this game in regulation, they'll wake up tomorrow on the outside looking in. Lafferty hits the red line and waits. Trying to leave that one for Teravainen.
Be left out, Lafferty, to be honest. It'll be Susie. Susie.
Hangs it along for Shen. His pass went through
Shen.
the Barzal.
Pass went through the skate to Barzal. Teravainen on it now. The shot, Sorokin, and a save.
Barzal reaching for it. Glove down by
Schaefer.
Continue to press. Schaefer had that puck roll on him.
Schaefer had a roll on him. It's going to be a defensive play by Frondell, who gets hit by Schaefer. Bedard has speed. Bedard in. Save Sorokin.
Fought off by Sorokin. And Chicago able to navigate that change.
UBS Arena is silent here tonight.
Shen, you got Bedard blazing down. He changes his angle as good as anyone.
Green.
Green to Bedard.
To Bedard with a shot saved away by Sorokin. Barzal.
As quickly as that, it's off the stick.
Gonna bring it in. No shots on goal for the Islanders here.
Connor Bedard. Hoist this one down towards
Hoist it down into it, Sorokin. No icing. Pellick.
Bob Bugner exasperated on the Islander bench as he was just a few moments ago.
Lee.
If the goal scored off a play like that, I get it, right? The other one was just too blatant.
Then down for McKayev. Winds it around towards Crevier.
Mayfield.
Steps it. And as he's overmatched in the corner, he's lost the puck.
Puck Pellick.
Penalty here against Adam Pellick.
Penalty against Adam Pellick.
Bad to worse for the Islanders as Adam Pellick makes his second trip to the penalty box here in this hockey game.
And it's 4-1 Chicago. 11 minutes left, second period.
They said it was deflected. Bob Bugner disagreed.
It's Truck Month with the Ford Crew.
Truck Month only happens once a year.
So it's gotta be big.
Like available Pro Power on board big.
Protect it with the Ford Security Package Big.
Biggest deals of the year, big.
There's only one. Ford Truck Month.
Deal's so good, we need a bigger door, big.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, get a Ford F-150 with 0% financing, plus 1,000 Truck Month cash, or lease one for just $299 a month. Only at your local Ford stores.
I've got this old bike from another store, and I got the receipt right here. I'd like for you to beat it with a better deal on the souped-up model. What? At Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill, and they'll give you a better deal.
Isn't Verizon expensive?
No, better deal. Best network.
I'm sorry, man. Only Verizon lets you bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill for a better deal. Hey, that's a stationary
No,
bike.
I know.
Have a great day.
You're not as cool as Verizon.
Get exclusive offers on select new Volvo models. Contact your Volvo retailer to learn more.
Time now for a trivia question brought to you by Cadillac. Bo Horvath scored on Sunday the earliest goal in a 1-0 Islanders win in franchise history that broke the record held by one of his current teammates. Can you name who that was that scored the earliest previous goal in a 1-0 Islanders win? Post your answer. Use the hashtag Cadillac Trivia. Adam Pellick in the box, tripping to call.
Oh, take a look at this here. Just a quick little turn. I don't think there was an intention there. It doesn't matter. You got to kill off now to preserve this thing from getting a 5-1 with one of your top killers in the box.
And Cizikas was started off with the clear. The same scenario the Islanders were faced with in their first penalty kill.
Chicago 0 for 1 on the power play.
No Ryan Bullock available, and Tony DeAngelo in the dressing room. Islanders killed off the last power play.
Islanders killed off the one power play, allowing 0 shots. Bedard.
Stolen away here by
Horvat.
Will rush ahead with him. They'll crisscross it and
Horvat. Left center, picked off the line by Bertuzzi. Bedard.
Pass out for
Rundell. Mayfield. Get chipped all the way down.
Mayfield and Susie, one defensive pair, and the only other option is Schaefer and Boquist when they need to come off.
Levshinov. Gonna dump it in. Pajot. Pajot tried to go, blocked in with the shot, turned away by Sorokin, rebound available. Bertuzzi.
Pajot trying to take Bertuzzi out along the wall.
Bedard.
Connor Bedard swings it right.
Bedard swings it right through. Levshinov.
Now it's Levshinov for Frondell.
Rundell with the shot block. Susie will get the clear. 40 seconds left on the Chicago power play. 9.5 left to go. Second period.
It's got to be cracked a little. He took that thing right in the lower part of the shaft. Held up enough to get the clear. 25 seconds left on the penalty.
25 seconds left on the Chicago power play. Pajot with Holmstrom. Pajot with the wrister off the post. And Schaefer will send it down the other way. Had beat Soderblom, but off the post. Sorokin's going to make a play. Holmstrom again. Holmstrom had Shen with him, not able to get it. Shen is in now. 1 second on the power play. Kids take it off. Islanders get the kill.
Islanders had the better look. Classic.
If that is what we can do, maybe Islanders should go on the penalty kill every single time tonight. Mayfield. Mayfield backhanded it, captained by Renzel. As it's going to go to Mayfield. Mayfield on and out for the Islanders. Going to make a play over to Barzell. Barzell is going to chip it and chase it. Richie. Mayfield's going to send it in. Barzell is in now, trying to pressure Soderblom to make a patent play. He does. And the Islanders not able to get it off a misplay by Arvid Soderblom. It's going to go all the way down. Pellick's going to be on it now. Pellick. Burakovsky. Okay, for Crevier, backdoor goes wide. Renzel.
Richie's poke check sends this to center.
Richie's going to poke check that down to center. 7:50 left to go. Second period of regulation time. Schaefer.
Right now, it doesn't look like it.
Orvat.
Islanders have numbers if they can push.
Heineman. Islanders have numbers, not able to push it. Pellick though. Lee.
Turns it around to get in New York's favor.
Lee.
Held to the outside. The Islander captain. Jammed towards the net.
Not able to get it. Jammed towards the net. Horvat tried to keep it in. Unable to. It's still in though. Heineman. Trying to get the puck back. They'll not be able to. Chicago bring out the zone, but Donato will take a tumble. Bertuzzi trying to get there. He will not. Schaefer. Schaefer will try to go the other way. Matthew Schaefer. Boquist shot saved and out by Soderblom, and we have a fight here. Levshinov is involved, and a lot of you are involved here. Halfway through the second, Islanders down by 3, trying to get momentum going in their favor.
Boquist and Nazar. Suzuki's in the middle of it. Delmastro came after him, but it was Schaefer poking away. And Arvid Soderblom. That started all of it. Islanders short-handed have one of their best chances of the period. Get back a little bit closer.
The Islanders short-handed had a chance to get a little bit closer, but unable to. I think if you get back closer, you have a chance.
An overachiever, too competitive, a perfectionist. We call that good company. Take the lead in the uncompromising BMW X1, X3, and X5. Lease the BMW X1 for $499 per month.
Get the latest Galaxy for $0 at Verizon. And use Circle to search with Google to swipe a whole new look.
So hot.
Yeah?
You bit chilly.
Now at Verizon, get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. No trade-in needed.
Forgot about the shoes.
Oh, not those two.
Oh, that new Cologuard Plus test. 10 out of 10.
Now I detect 95% of colon cancers, similar to colonoscopy.
Somebody's been working on himself. Girl, those blue arms got you. The square jaw says trust me.
And the free return label says, I'm going places.
The Cologuard Plus test. Non-invasive, no prep, and better than ever. For people 45 plus at average risk, it's the box that checks all the boxes for screening. False positive and negative results may occur, not for those at high risk. Ask your provider or request Cologuard Plus online.
Built Ford Tough play of the game presented by your local Ford stores as the Islanders doing what they can, trying to make things happen.
Yeah, another one of these D-to-Ds. You don't see much. That's Boquist flying up, and Schaefer finds him. You just get the sense it's going to be one of those nights that Matthew Schaefer is not going to stop till his team continues to claw back. He's been flying here down, and a team that hasn't trailed big much this year, well, when he goes to the net and gets a little face wash, that's going to break loose, but as always, we'll keep our eye on 48, but there'll be another gear added to his normal output that he's got.
First head-to-head meeting between Matthew Schaefer and Connor Bedard. As Palat tries to jam it.
Palat tries to jam it.
Takes over.
Holmstrom.
Palat, who just gotten back to his feet, could not adjust in time.
Holmstrom kept it in.
Chicago's own. Palat, shoulder to shoulder.
Palat. Nazar's going to keep it in. Going to be kept in, though, by the Blackhawks. Islanders trying to get momentum. Not able to. Had a little bit there. It's going to be Nazar on it. Tried to get the pass over. Not able to. Palat. Just there. Now Chicago's going to dump it in. Sorokin will let Boquist come collect it next to him. It's going to be Pajot on it now with Boquist. Pajot with Barzell streaking. Matthew Barzell. Barzell poke checked away. Not able to get to the net. Barzell, though, has it back. Barzell with the shot. Saved away by Soderblom.
Well, Matt Barzell, a couple of good looks, but Soderblom.
Matt Barzell, couple of good looks. Second period, 6 minutes left. Islanders down by 3.
This is the Audi Q5. Powerful quattro all-wheel drive, delivered with ease. Innovative tech, and an interior that elevates every mile. This is performance redefined. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Mike is being guarded by the tallest man in the world. This is wonderful news, because he's sleeping well and dreaming thanks to his Inspire implant, a proven sleep apnea treatment when CPAP doesn't work. Learn more and view safety info at inspiresleep.com.
What do I have today? Just that therapy appointment for inner child work at 11.
Oh, it's stupid. I hate it. I just want to stay up late and hang out with my friends.
So, keep it?
Yeah. Smart.
See the USA in your Chevrolet.
There's a Chevy for everyone to see the USA. SUVs that put more within reach. Affordable EVs that open up the map. And trucks that never compromise.
Get out there and see the USA. Right now, current competitive owners and lessees who purchase can get $10,000 in total cash allowance on this 2026 Chevy Equinox EV. That's 20% below MSRP.
Well, there was a very short list of players the Islanders considered with the #1 overall pick last June, but Anton Frundell was on that list. Islanders took Schaefer 1, Michael Misa went to San Jose 2, and the Blackhawks grabbed Anton Frundell with that #3 overall pick. He has spent this season in Sweden. He's still just 18. He's making his NHL debut here tonight after a full season in Sweden where he had 20 goals in 43 games for Stuttgart.
If you didn't get the top pick, I think you were Chicago Blackhawks deal. We got a prospect that's going to be a big part of it. He looks the part already. Some good size on him. 7th in the league in Sweden goals.
Schaefer shot tipped by Orbat.
Schaefer shot tipped by Orbat, turned away by Soderblom.
6 minutes to play here in the second.
6 minutes to play, second period.
Islanders trailing 4-1. They had a 1-0.
Alec, Islanders trailing 4-1 at a 1-0 lead.
One here in the second. As Frundell feeds it out, that shot blocked.
Frundell showed it out. That puck is blocked. Pellick with the turnover. Bedard is in. Elias Sorokin had no idea where it was. Now it's on Frundell. Islanders try to get it back. Schaefer, Will, and DDO to play it over to Pellick. Pellick is in with Horvat. Horvat. Oh, Horvat rims it around. You see a shot turned away by Soderblom. Out of play.
Well, we got word just moments ago. Tony DeAngelo, lower body, will not return for the New York Islanders. So they're playing with 5D from here on out. Islanders did make a transaction earlier today. Isaiah George was brought up from the Bridgeport Islanders. He actually took warm-up for this game. So without Ryan Pulock, we don't know how long he'll be out. And now Tony DeAngelo done for the rest of the night.
Yeah, you'd figure with a couple days rest, DeAngelo now back. We'll see George, who's had a tough year injury-wise, but is back playing and found his game. There's going to be a spot for him here if it continues like it is.
Matthew Schaefer played 8 minutes in the second with 5 minutes to go in it.
5 minutes to go, second period. Islanders down by 3.
Looking at another 29, 30-minute night.
Shots are 17-21 in favor of Chicago Islanders.
Get one and continue to press. He's obviously going to be out there every other shift, and you know his legs can recover.
4-1 Chicago. 1-0 scoring wise. It was 3-1 end of 1. And that will go all the way down, and the rest wave off icing. They will give icing against the Blackhawks.
The best place for NHL live betting and live same-game parlays is on FanDuel. Take a shot and get in on all the live action. Scan the QR code now and play your game.
Tyson Baker, Jesse Marquis are the ones that are paid to call icing. The other officials in the crowd, not so much, but all have a different opinion. They agreed on that last one. As Scott Mayfield will come and grab this. Left for Barzell.
Barzell. Schaefer.
Schaefer will try to escape.
Mayfield.
Mayfield can't get there. Has to tie up Lafferty, but Mayfield down to a knee.
Richie.
Richie's stick. Tara Biden's pass. Settled by Kaiser at the line.
Kaiser will hold it at the line. Lafferty.
Holding the puck. Sam Rinzel.
Rinzel,
a wrister. That one tipped down. Rolled just wide.
Schaefer will be on it now.
To join the Blackhawks at the end of last season. A sophomore at Minnesota as Kaiser trying to lift the backhand from a sharp angle, hit the outside of the post.
Rinzel got a little audition.
Richie.
Last year as well.
Schaefer. Barzell. Richie. Richie. Rolled away, got a shot off, still it's saved by Soderblom. He will put the blocker on top of it and they'll call it.
You need 3 goals to tie this game up. But one before this break, going into the intermission would just be massive. It gives you a little bit more relief. The crowd's going to get back into it, just like we saw in the first 10 minutes of the game. 3:27 left to go. That would go a long way. But you can see how stagnant this game has become, and one moment like that, especially a goal, just reignites the building and makes the Chicago Blackhawks feel a little more nervous about things, and it gives life to the New York Islanders. You said it, Hicks, especially before the end of this game.
Zizekas on the face-off.
Good about something rather than going in feeling a little sluggish and slow.
Wins it.
Wins the draw, Boquist.
To the front, sails right on. Schaefer. Yeah, in the net, not able to get it off. Levshinov's on it now.
Levshinov's pass to Nazar and now Bertuzzi.
Nazar on it for Chicago.
The blue line for Vlasic, a wrist shot off of Bertuzzi. Where to go? Up in
Soccer shot off Bertuzzi. It went out of play.
Well, with so much action around the NHL, we've got our eyes on a few of them. The big one, Ottawa and Detroit. Both teams right behind the Islanders in the standings. Ottawa's got a 3-1 lead in that one. You're rooting for regulation no matter who wins that one. Toronto, Boston tied at 1. Columbus has taken a 2-1 lead over Philly, and at least Colorado's helping. They've got a 4-1 lead over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they got whacked by Pittsburgh just about 10 days ago, and a little redemption position they're out for now. It's the time of the year. It doesn't matter what teams. You think you should beat the ones below you, but the tough ones to have.
There's 15 games in the league tonight. If you really look at it, this Brister hits the bodies in front. I think 14 of them have some sort of playoff implication.
It's what the league wants.
It's awesome. Here's Nazar. Try to feed that one for Larness.
Home show.
Dumps it in.
Dumps it in.
Classic steers it around Levchinov. Brought it right back into traffic. Andre Palat trying to stay with him. Pass was behind him. Adjusted to by Nazar. Bertuzzi. Nearly stripped to the puck by
Boquist.
Nazar will come pick it up. Over for Crevier.
Beat Crevier with the shot. Saved away. Rebound still available. Where is it? Behind Ilya Sorokin. Pajot has it now in a board battle. Pajot's going to kick it out to Boquist. Boquist over to Palat. He's going to try to alley-oop it. It's going to go over to Heineman. Not able to settle it down. Heineman with the hit. It's Anders Lee. Tried to get it in front. It'll be a penalty.
We'll see if there's any to add to it after this is all sorted out.
I'll blow the whistle. Anders, he's taking it to the net. Obviously,
Should be an Islanders power play.
but originally, no. 3 Blackhawks after the forecheck and hit by Heineman went in after him. The whistle will blow right away.
There's nothing wrong with the hit from Heineman, but it got the attention of Bertuzzi, who went straight to the head of Heineman.
Let's take a look here.
It will be Bertuzzi.
Size advantage to Noah, but the save right there. Firm on it. In comes Crevier. In comes Bertuzzi. There's Anders Lee. Go to the net. Whistles blow.
Islanders power play coming up.
Look at the Islanders coming off the bench.
I don't know why the whistle was blown though. These refs need to get out of here because I do not know. Anders Lee is driving to the net. Don't blow the whistle for the penalty. Anders Lee is driving to the net.
Just enough time for the entire panel. As Bertuzzi will sit for roughing.
Bertuzzi will sit.
Power play brought to you by Genesis.
Schaefer will loop it back around.
This is when you need it. Right now.
Horvat.
Must have the execution for this top unit.
Barzell. Horvat.
One opportunity now. The Islanders need a goal. It's clear for Crevier.
And it'll be cleared by Crevier.
Islanders power play was
Schaefer.
Columbus on Sunday, but 6 for 24 in their last 7 games. They have scored multiple power play goals 3 times.
Schaefer. Couldn't get the shot off after he wristed it down. Puck is cleared.
Sorokin will push it in Schaefer's.
Sorokin will play it to Schaefer. Schaefer trying to get something going. Approaching a minute left in the power play.
Shen will set Barzell.
Shen will send Barzell.
He's got the line.
Barzell not able to get anything going. Knocked down, no call.
And Vlasic eating some clock before
Vlasic will eat some clock before sending it down.
Yeah, we're going to see the other unit come out. You go back for 4 different...
Oh, the icing, I believe.
It's been 1 minute and 4 times you regroup and back to your own end and see what Unit 2 has in store. A little bit makeshift with Boquist out here as the bench looks on, hoping their group can pull within. Boquist not a stranger to the power plays. Zizekias in that 4th line having words for the official there.
Boquist, a former Blackhawk, played a couple of seasons with Chicago before he was traded to Columbus.
He's on tour right now against his old team.
Yep. Holmstrom, that pass slipped off. Yeah, it is offside. He made it just
Offside Islanders. 50.4.
Inside the zone with 44 seconds left on the power play, 50 seconds to go in the period.
The unfortunate start to this power play was you had a face-off right here outside of the zone because the D came in. Tough to generate anything. Not that it's been a cinch going the length of the ice, but these are tough entries here.
Try to dump it.
Try to dump it in. Soderblom's going to play it.
He rims it high off the glass, deflected into the crowd.
The glass deflected.
Enough of a breath for the top unit to get on the bench, and they'll come out and try and punch one in before the end of the period.
This is where you want to start it. It's going to be Horvat that's going to dig in. And a massive advantage when you look at what the Islanders
4-1 Chicago leads.
Over 5 guys, over 50%. Chicago can't say the same thing. See what Horvat can free up here.
Ryan Green has taken more faceoffs than any rookie in the league.
Barzell.
Looked like a rookie on that one against Horvat.
Schaefer.
Or for Shen.
Shen.
Down low on the backhand. Got it through for Barzell.
Horvat! Saved by Soderblom, and he holds it with 20 on the power play, but finally the Islanders will get a good chance.
What a save it was, and it's a quick pass by Barzell. Backhand pass, Shen, backhand Barzell. And you notice the squeeze. The glove meets the pad. Beautiful save by Soderblom as he sprawls across and just hugs that thing right in between the two.
Little issue with the time on the scoreboard here, so they have put a pause on drop.
They will get some time on the scoreboard or off of it. We will see.
Gotten the thumbs up and good to go here.
Good to go, 28.1. Horvat. Schaefer will not be able to control it, though, off the faceoff. Schaefer. Barzell. Schaefer. Barzell.
Barzell flushed out by Green.
Barzell to Schaefer. Shen with the shot. Soderblom with the save. Power play is over. It'll be crunched up there. And with a few seconds, the Islanders are down by 3. Third period coming up next. I will be back to do what you gotta do, to take a break, go get some food, but I will be back in about 20 minutes time here from UBS Arena, where the home team is down by 3.
Group that's heading off the ice for Chicago. Gonna have to be one of the best periods we've seen the boys the entire season long as they go.
Islanders down by 3 here in Chicago, in UBS Arena in Long Island to the Chicago Blackhawks.
The earliest goal in a 1-0 Islanders win. Who held the previous record? One of his current teammates.
To me, there's more than one option. I'm going to go with Anders Lee, but it might be Casey and Cal would probably remember.
I was going to go with Anders Lee as well, actually. All right. Let's see if you guys are correct. It was Casey Cizikas, a minute and 59 in back in 2016.
2016?
Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while. Will we update you on the Chevy ice times? Matthew Schaefer already over 20 minutes. Have not yet started the third period. Tony DeAngelo played 6:09 before he was done for the night with a lower body injury.
And it was 12 plus in that period for Schaefer in the second, so yeah, he might be setting himself a record that he set himself already. He might be breaking it.
Cronenberg, Thomas Hickey, Scott Clutterbuck downstairs. This is a big period for the Islanders. They're down 3. First few minutes should tell you a whole lot about this third.
They really should, and this is a team that fell flat in a couple of third periods. You look at Ottawa, you look at Montreal, way different game script than this, but the Islanders understand momentum can be lost in the third period. They got the chance to be the ones that upset and turn it in their favor.
Cal's downstairs. Cal, you look at this third period and you feel it down there. You expect to see a little jump to their step here to start the period?
Yeah, you would hope so. I think you get a chance to go into the intermission, you get a chance to reset, and I think the messaging has to be, let's chip away, let's get one at a time. If you get one every 5 minutes, you're giving yourself a chance to get back in the hockey game. I know that's what we used to talk about when I was playing, and so if you're the Islanders, definitely not the situation you wanted to find yourself in, but it is what it is, and what are you going to do about it here in the next 20 minutes?
J.G. Pajot, Connor Bedard will take the opening faceoff here in the third. Islanders had a great start to this hockey game. They scored early. They were in control, but a turnover led to a goal for Chicago. 12 minutes into the first period. The Blackhawks have taken over with 4 consecutive goals since then, but a toss to the net.
Be underway, toss to the net. Soderblom with the save.
The other part of it, too, we talk about the youth of Chicago, and it shows up on their back end. When you look at it, I mean, a veteran, 24 years old is Vlasic, who's out here now, but 20-year-old, 21-year-old, 23-year-old, 23-year-old. So some inexperience that could be overwhelmed if you do the work.
Yeah, this top line, Ryan Green, 22 years, 154 days, the oldest member of his line. Connor Bedard, 20 years, 250 days, and Anton Frundell, 18 years, 321 days. He's going to turn 19 in a couple of months. Connor Bedard will play the whole season, his third season as a 20-year-old. 23 goals last year, had 22 goals as a rookie when he won the Calder Trophy. As the Rookie of the Year, face-off win, Pellick blast, rebound there, swept away, out for Matthew Schaefer. Schaefer, a wrister, cross court, Pellick on it for the Isles. Rolled off his stick, stayed with it.
Pellick.
Pellick up with it again, backhanded to the front, chance for pull-out, rebound opportunity for Pajot.
Rebound for Pajot, not available anymore. Pajot on it still. Pajot. Schaefer. To Pajot. Schaefer. Islanders coming out with the jump. Schaefer. Schaefer. Schaefer with the shot. Saved by Soderblom. Rebound pad save Soderblom.
Given away, middle of the ice,
Holmstrom. Pass it over to Schaefer. Schaefer with the shot. Saved by Soderblom. Rebound available on Pajot. Pajot just threw it over to the net. And the Islanders have changed their game. They look a lot better here tonight. Third period. This is how you want to respond. Pellick to Heineman. Heineman's going to jump it around to Lee. Lee to Susie with the wrister and saved by Soderblom. Horvat wide angle. Unsuccessful, but a good try. Heineman in the board battle is going to get cleared all the way down. No icing. Icing will be the call. And the Islanders already have a better start in the third period than they have played all together tonight.
A bullet back to Pellick. There's that mentality that just continued to drag on as that shift wore on. Pellick to the net, the middle of the area. Then it's Pajot. Hack and whack. Schaefer with a couple as he came around the top too.
The one thing you notice in all those clips is scrambling Blackhawks in front of the net because rebounds are hard to pick up, they're hard to react to. And for young defensemen and a young team in general, that's going to be hard to contain for 20 straight minutes. Schaefer clubbed it down just onside.
Schaefer.
With a strong defensive play. Horvat forced it to the goal. And Soderblom.
Horvat forced it to the goal, saved by Soderblom.
Sorokin forced to handle it. Well, Sorokin came into the game to start the second period after David Riddick gave up 3 in the first. Schaefer will send this one around and head towards the bench for a quick breather. Give it away. Horvat couldn't tuck it as he poked it right through the crease and out the other side. Burakovsky, Donato. Back to Burakovsky, a backhander that was redirected.
Saved by Sorokin here. Much better start by the Islanders.
Great. How do we make that?
But just be too little too late.
Citizens does. Make sense of your money with Citizens. Official bank of Eli Manning.
Islanders 4-0-1 in their last 5 games against Chicago, including a shootout win back in their final game of 2025, December 30th. But down by 3 here is Cal Ritchie.
Ritchie with the shot. Saved away by Soderblom.
Save percentage. And goals against average closer to
Chen.
4 than 3. Down to the goal line for Barzell. Dished in front. Nobody home.
Nobody home, but Ritchie's going to be able to keep it in. Ritchie over to Susie. Susie trying to find Ritchie and Barzell out front. But two, it's going to be a hand pass against Isles.
No, there's the pursuit of the puck that was the bedrock of every bit of success they had over the last couple of games. And you see it here from Cal Ritchie finds this thing originally, and then look at this effort, the stick, the reach. But it starts with your feet moving on that back check. It frees up something else as Susie comes in, and just a hand pass there at the very end of this to Barzell.
Face-off win by Cizikas. Pelech will lift it high in the air and right into the crowd. And they'll try that one again with a neutral zone face-off.
They'll try that one with the neutral zone face-off here.
Just got stuck on his blade a little bit, and he just lifted it up. Sailed over the glass. And it told me something, though. It was a high flip into the corner. Sometimes the protocol is ribbon, send your guys there. Other times it's big easy to go back and make a play with a wobbling puck. Probably see more and more of that.
Pelech.
Center ice.
Out center ice.
Left it down. There's another hand pass, and all of a sudden this game has ground to a halt. Here in the start the third.
Not a bad
Another hand pass.
Blackhawks, right? You're just going whistles, whistles, whistles all day because momentum can't be started unless there's continuous play for the most part. Suck the life out of it early.
Islanders, since the Olympic break, have made it a habit to come back down a couple of goals in hockey games to win it. But now down 3. Time not on their side. Jakob Cizikas, his pass to Boquist.
Jakob Cizikas, back to Boquist.
Nice idea by Pelech, but it's knocked away, and Landon Slaggert is hustling to the net. Slaggert's backhand never got the shot off as Adam Pelech stayed with him.
Pelech stayed with them, never got the shot off.
Cizikas, he'll charge ahead. He's alone for the moment. He hits the shoulder, tried to tuck it off in front.
Just tried to tuck it off in front.
Bedard lost it.
Bedard lost it. Schaefer tried to get to the front of the net, unsuccessful.
Puck comes out to Susie.
Schaefer. Holmstrom. Schaefer. Shipped up, no call. Frundell snaps one off the glass.
Able to keep it in.
Frundell with
shot blocked by
pull-up block.
Played around for Carson Soucy.
Played around for Carson Soucy.
Strong shift there from Andre Palat. Both ends of the ice, a couple battles won. And as you move forward, we'll see if they get into a rhythm here. We talked about whistles and stoppages. Maybe a chance to get something going now.
Avery passed to Horvat, got away from him a little bit.
Passed to Horvat, got away. He's going to pressure in, though.
Bertuzzi and Mayfield.
Okay, Bertuzzi and Mayfield going after it. Nazar.
Across the ice for Lardis. Now it's
Vlasic. Shot save, Sorokin.
Still got through on goal. Sorokin made the save. Horvat was alone behind the defense.
Horvat was alone, but instead it goes icing on the Islanders.
He was hanging all alone beside UConn. He
was, and there was no real angle, maybe off the boards. Horvat kind of expecting it off the boards, and it kind of headed the wrong direction. And Heineman just trying to get it up there to him. You could see that avenue was along the boards, but Heineman as a lefty there, kind of a tough one. Might have to pull it to his backhand and try and get to Horvat, but almost connected.
So, a little bit of time for the Islanders. Donato is warned they're off the face-off. It'll be won by the Islanders and Horvat. Heineman. Horvat. 3. Horvat. One-handed to the net. Donovan made the save. Lee from Pellick. Lee. Horvat. Go to Lee to Horvat. Rister goes wide. Rebound available. Heineman. Mayfield. Rister sails through. Saved by Soderblom. Horvat. Horvat dishing right in. Saved by Soderblom. Another pass goes behind Heineman. Heineman on it. Lee. For Horvat goes wide. Heineman. To Lee. Horvat Rister saved by Soderblom, but it's still loose. Not able to get it to the Islanders. Chicago will get it. It will be icing. Much better start for the New York Islanders in this third period than they have had before.
By Horvat to pull that thing in, and then you see the fatigue kick in. Your best option, Mayfield knows they're tired. Best option sometimes is just to dump it out. There's the change of an angle. Nice job there. Got to see some more bodies in front of Soderblom as this period drags on. He's a big man.
Chicago has snuck somebody off the ice. They've only got 4 on. They're trying to get the correct guys back out there. It should be Burakovsky. They'll throw Kaiser out there for Levshinov. Here comes Burakovsky.
It used to be a penalty, right? If you try to get off like that, that's what the say is. And now you got how many seconds here? 30, 40 to regroup?
I mean, it's impressive the officials did get the right 5 guys. It took them a long time to get it. See Matthew Schaefer's ice time. He won't come off the ice. As this one rolls to the net.
Shen's going to roll it to the net. Saved by Soderblom.
Jeff Blashill is giving it. Bo Halkitis.
He is giving it to Bo Halkitis right now. He's got to be a little bit careful, I think. You mentioned that sometimes there's a delay of game penalty involved in what the Chicago Blackhawks just tried to pull, and they didn't get that. But if he continues to go at Halkitis, he might be inclined to give him 2 minutes.
Especially considering the officials are right in this situation.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they're really milking it, though. Here we go. Time to drop the puck.
I get the puck down, and it's Crevier will go off the glass.
Crevier off the glass and out. It will be another icing against Chicago.
And the clock stops. 6 minutes gone here in the period.
13:56 left.
Clutterbuck is down between the benches. Tyler Bertuzzi is right there. Cal, can you get him to whack it in the leg by any chance?
I can see what I can do.
Last time the Islanders came back from down 3 goals at home, it was this play. A 5-minute major call against Tyler Bertuzzi for slashing. Cal Clutterbuck Islanders scored 4 times on the power play. Ultimately won that game 7-6 in overtime with a game-winning goal from Brock Nelson. With a hat-trick, no less.
You do what you got to do, guys.
Here's Holmstrom turning.
Holmstrom with the drive off a turn. Saved by Soderblom.
36 shots on goal. 35 saves for Soderblom.
13:48 left, third period regulation time. Islanders still down by 3, but it's not over just yet.
Once a year.
So it's gotta be big.
Like available Pro Power on board Big.
Protect it with the Ford Security Package, Big.
Biggest deals of the year, Big.
There's only one. Ford Truck Month.
Deal's so good, we need a bigger door, Big.
Oh, yeah. Right now, get a Ford F-150 with 0% financing, plus $1,000 truck month cash, or lease one for just $299 a month. Only at your local Ford stores.
Get the latest Galaxy for $0 at Verizon, and use Circle to search with Google to swipe a whole new look.
So hot.
Yeah? Were you being silly?
Now at Verizon, get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra for $0. No trade-in needed.
Forgot about the shoes.
Oh, not those two. This is the Audi Q5. Powerful quattro all-wheel drive, delivered with ease. Innovative tech. And an interior that elevates every mile. This is performance redefined. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Our player to bank on is brought to you by Jovia Financial Credit Union. The numbers tonight for Arvid Soderblom look a little bit different than his numbers on the season.
He's been sharp. He's been reading the play well, and this was a guy that was supposed to be the number one for Chicago. Then they went out and got a newer version, a younger guy, and Spencer Knight, a couple years younger and a higher pedigree. He's the guy of the future. This guy, Soderblom, looked for a backup role.
He's lost 6 of his last 8 starts. This is his only start. Should say his last game on Friday was his only start in the last 7 games. They had a back-to-back situation when Spencer Knight was hurt. They called up Drew Comesso from Rockford to play back. He's got 36 of 37 as it stands right now.
Barzal. Here comes Barzal.
In the last 7 games, the Islanders have allowed at least 4 goals in a hockey game. Hard to win like that. Bedard all the way over for
Bedard. Frondell.
Taken to the boards by Braden Shen. Crevier, Rister, save.
Crevier, Rister, save made Sorokin.
Classic the drop. Bedard pulled off the wall. Holmstrom made that difficult.
Holmstrom to Barzal. Barzal. Schaefer. Schaefer off the board into Cizikas. Cizikas has it now. Cizikas to Susie. Susie. Rister Trot. McLean denied by Soderblom. 3 grade A chances, all denied by Soderblom.
To elevate from McLean, but 3 whacks and he keeps on patting his stacks. What a desperate falling save this is by Soderblom. Watch this, McLean's 32. Watch this thing pop out to him. He's got to go through bodies. What a save.
What a save. I mean, just the pinball effect of this puck just bouncing around. Soderblom just kind of down in his butterfly, looking for it. It pops out to McLean, and watch it hit his arm. Desperation from Soderblom. And guys, I guess when you're hot, you're hot.
Well, you like what you've seen from the Islanders. They're out shooting Chicago 15-3 in the third period, but that's all well and good. Nothing's gotten by Arvid Soderblom since the first shot of the game. Pellick waved at a wrister. Taken by Tara Vining. Lafferty with Slager driving. Guided away by the skate blade of Sorokin.
Susie. That was deflected, no icing.
From Rinzel.
Okay, we're even.
Wow. I guess you want consistency from your officials. Oh boy. Lardis steps right around the middle.
Lardis.
Stuck on him though. They work it around for Sam Rinzel at the front of the net. Blocked down by Boquist. It landed out for Levshinov. That shot off of Boquist.
Levshinov saw off of Boquist.
Levshinov steers it out for Nazar. Ethan Del Mastro.
Del Mastro with the shot save off at Sorokin.
Lardis. Levshinov. Wrist shot. Deflected high up off the glass.
Del Mastro.
Chicago hasn't spent a lot of time in the offensive zone here in the third, but a good shift there before the Islanders clear it.
The Islanders will clear it.
You're on that Chicago bench, that's all you're saying. You just chip it away. How many of those shifts can you have? Zaps a little bit of momentum. Whoa, stick went fly.
That was the butt end of Del Mastro's shaft as Mayfield to Holmstrom.
Holmstrom scores! We have a brand new hockey game. It's 4-2. Simon says, let's cut this lead in half. And the Islanders have cut it to half. And they are within 2 for the second time in the game. And all that pressure Isn't it off? Or has it come too late here? With the third period, the Islanders have a sign of life once again. Mayfield over to Holmstrom with a beautiful pass and a beautiful shot by Simon Holmstrom to finish it.
If you're going to claw their way back in this game, you said it, Brendan. There's 11 minutes left in this game. I think the Blackhawks a little bit on their heels right now. If the Islanders can keep putting that puck behind them, keep putting that puck towards the net, stranger things have happened. Oh, that should reignite the crowd. It should put a little jump to the Islanders' step.
We will see how that does. Will that reignite our crowd here at UBS Arena tonight? Chanting, let's go Islanders! Barzal is going to dump it in.
16 shots and not even half a period for the Islanders to get back within two.
Schaefer going to dump it in, but it's going to be on Shen. Couldn't get it. Vlasic will recover. Schaefer's going to dump it in. Soderblom's going to be forced to play it with Barzal pressuring. Still enough time. The Islanders have come back down by 2 before. Approaching halfway third period. Islanders need 2 to tie. Let's go Islanders chance here tonight. McLean over to Cizikas. Cizikas is going to dump it in. Get to his own dump. Cizikas. Dropped off to Holmstrom, to McLean. McLean over to Susie. Susie with the wrister goes wide. Another shot is saved away by Soderblom. Islanders have a jump. Gatcomb in a board battle. McLean in a board battle. And Islanders will not be able to get it. It will be cleared all the way out by Chicago. Susie will be on the puck. So Gatcomb will play it over to McLean. McLean would just dump it in, go off for a change. Cizikas back checking, trying to pressure up. Chicago's just going to dump in the form of Rinzel. It's going to be put Heineman. Islanders fans on their feet. 9.5 to go, third period, regulation time. Islanders need 2 to tie. Chicago trying to get a fifth to make it harder. Lee's going to pressure on it now. Now to hit a board with Horvat. I'm going to take a quick sip of water here. Oh, you had a chance.
Waving at that high stick.
Schaefer.
Just put it along the boards. Move it along for Horvat. Horvat with a pass to Lee. Schaefer's an option. He has it now. Schaefer, a wrister, hoping for a tip.
Schaefer, wrister, looking for a tip, goes wide. Mayfield. Lee to Horvat. Horvat to Schaefer. Blocked off the body of Floridas. Is going to go all the way down. Should be an icing call. No! A bad call. It should be an icing. Schaefer's going to go to Mayfield. Mayfield's going to just dump it in.
26 minutes in ice time already. Andre
Palat.
Slips away.
Pajot. Susie. Holmstrom. Holmstrom.
Put it around the boards.
Lardis, gonna be a board battle here. That should go all the way down. No icing. Mayfield over to Pajot.
And Pajot comes up with the puck.
Susie.
We'll get some fresh forwards out there.
Susie.
Richie, Barzal, and Shen.
8 minutes to go.
This could be icing here against Chicago.
That should be icing. Chicago, yes it will be.
And the crowd continues to appreciate the officiating tonight.
Well, no one all that tired as Simon Holmstrom looks out for the next group going on. Chicago, that is, no one too tired. They're early on in their shift, but the inexperience, but a couple of veterans out there, and a guy like Donato, him and Shen are going to square off here.
We'll reset everybody and try it again. Shen wins it. Adam Pelech drags it. That puck was on edge. Just fighting it. Back into the goal. Stop. And grabbed by
Shen.
Braden Shen to the middle of the ice.
Barzal tried to feed it to Richie. Go there front. Oh, Soderblom covered. No, he doesn't. With the shot by Schaefer is blocked. Richie on it now for the Islanders. Islanders pressuring all over. Schaefer with some speed. Shaper and McKay went down. Richie's in a board battle with the Shen joining in on the party here in the boards. Shen, Richie gets it. Plays it over to Shaper with the wrister gets blocked down. And Chicago will get a clear. No, they won't. Shaper's going to say, I'm going to keep it in. He's going to play it back to Pellick. 6:50 left to go. Third period. Isles down by 2. Barzell to Richie, blockered away by Soderblom. Gonna come back. Zizekas is gonna keep it in. For Shaper with the shot goes high and wide. Zizekas in the boards. And now Velasquez will get on it for Chicago, trying to get the clear via Frondell and Bedard. Bedard's gonna go down to the ice. McQuain is on it now for the Islanders. Down by 2 tonight. Trying to get something going. That might be icing. Barzell's going to catch up to it. It will not be icing. Frondell for Bedard. Bedard's going to chip it in.
Here's a chance by Frondell.
Chance by Frondell. Saved away by Sorokin. Gatcomb. And it's going to be cleared away all the way down. But look out. Lee's going to pressure it here. No icing for the Islanders. Lee. 6 minutes to go. Third period regulation time. Isles down by 2. Mayfield. He's going to chip it into Horvat. When you pull Sorokin, Horvat's in there now. Heineman is with them. Heineman needs to pressure, trying to get this puck back from the Chicago Blackhawks. 2-goal lead. Overskated by Chicago. Lee in a board battle is going to get the puck back.
Islanders have 37
Horvat.
in the third period. 43 on goal in the game.
Susie. Heineman.
To come up with 2 more. Andre Palat struggling for this.
Palat.
Nazar clipped by Susie. Puck still underneath him. Heineman able to navigate through all of that. Feed it for Pajot.
Pajot. Up the ice it goes to Palat. Tried to get it off. Waiting and shooting. It's blocked and goes wide. In a board battle here with Bertuzzi. He wins that board battle. Broken stick. Bertuzzi will collect it. Palat will go over to Shaper. Shaper to Holmstrom. Holmstrom wanted some more. Got it off. And Soderblom with the save. Shaper. 4:40 left to go. Third period for the Islanders to get 2. Pajot to Palat. Palat in a board battle. Pajot out in front, not able to get it through. Velasquez will try to clear it. It's still in by Pajot. Pajot with the keep it. He has Holmstrom. Shaver driving to the net. Pajot plays it back to Barzell. Barzell with the shot gets blocked. Pellick. 4 minutes to go. Third period regulation time here on Long Island. Donato. Gonna chip it all the way in. Chicago goes for a change. So do the Islanders. But Sorokin's gonna play it over to Pellick. Pellick to Shaper. Shaper. When you pull Sorokin. Shaper over to Pellick. Pellick is trying to keep it up. Pellick's gonna play it back. It's gonna be brought in by Matthew Shaper. He's gonna dump it in. It's gonna be played by Soderblom. And the Islanders will get a break here. It's going to be Boquist on it now. Boquist has speed. Not able to get anything out of it, though. As that's going to be a high flipper, but it's going to stay in play. Rich is going to go over to Susie. Susie's going to bring it in. Approaching 3.5 to go. Keep an eye on Ilya Sorokin. Barzell. Matthew Barzell. Islander need 2. There it is. Scores! Scores! 4-3! Because the Islanders come back from 3 down. 3:22 to go. And it's a 1-goal hockey game. And it's Carson Susie on the goal. And it's only a 1-goal deficit with over 3 minutes to play here in Long Island. Do the Islanders, after a bad start, have life in them? Or is it just too little too late? We will find out on the rest of the game here on Sharks V Sports Network. Did Richie tap it in?
Good job by Cal Ritchie being there to make sure whoever gets it, good goal for the Islanders. You still got 3.5 here.
3 minutes 20 to go. Added a second back here. Still time for the Islanders to score. Shaver's on it now to Heineman. Heineman We're to Boquist. Horvat with the wrister, saved by Soderblom. Almost on Island, time it at 4. Boquist, 3 minutes to go, third period regulation time. Heineman on it now. Heineman, wrister, tipped. Schaefer. Islander fans holding their breath. 2:40 to go. Third period regulation time. Islanders down by 1. Teravainen is just going to send it down. Ilya Sorokin will play it. Boquist.
Islanders led this game 1-0. Chicago scored 4 consecutive.
Boquist. Islanders 2 minutes to go. To Barzal. Give me a ball in by Soderblom. Empty net. Ilya Sorokin is out. 2 minutes to go.
Tied up by Barzal. Puck there along the boards. Everybody scrums for it. Valuable seconds ticking off the clock. Schaefer's waiting out the line if it comes his way. Lee puts it on his stick. Saves Soderblom.
Schaefer said Soderblom. Rebound available. Out in front. Minute 40 left. Ritchie on it now in a board battle.
For Soderblom. It's nearby. He's able to grab it.
Shen. Board battle with Barzal. Minute and a half to go.
Islanders have an extra player on the ice, but not in this scrum. Chicago just trying to eat into it, and they finally...
And they will blow it dead. Minute 20 to go. Islanders down by 1.
They're going to get a chance for a blow because it's the same guys that are out there now that started something, a beautiful pass. Threaded there by Boquist. A nice save by Soderblom there. He's out to challenge, and the chances continue to come right off the forecheck. Barzal was the first man in there. Schaefer.
We will see if he'll be tied. Or is it just too little too late?
And you got to remember, 6 Islanders on the ice. Of course, you need that.
Not over till it's over.
Well, if something breaks loose.
Timeout, Islanders.
Well, let's see what the Islanders have got up their sleeve off this face-off. And you've got a minute 21, but you don't want to be too casual with it. You want to make sure you start putting and continue to put pucks at the net. And a lot of times, these goals that are scored in the 6-on-5 situation, always hanging outside the pile on the back post. A lot of times it seems to be those guys who collect rebounds and bang them in. Not often is it a direct shot. There's so many bodies on the ice. It gets hard. That puck pinballs around the front of the net. A lot of times it's the extra guy who finds the loose change.
See, Matthew Schaefer, 30 minutes, 37 seconds and counting. He's going to play more minutes than any teenager in any recorded game in NHL history. And there's still a minute 21 on the clock, and you know he'll be on the ice.
And what if it goes to overtime? That's the hope, right? Could be a high number.
And I'm running out of breath here just watching this game. Islanders 4-1, and it's 4-3 with a minute and change to go.
10th of the year for Cal Ritchie.
Pedro trying to win the faceoff, directing this team. Pedro and Donato.
But they trail by 1.
Joe will get it. Donato, Chicago will get the puck, not able to clear it. Schaefer on it now. To the front for Pedro, save. That should go down for icing. Not enough. Barzal on it now. Reaching a minute to go in the third. Schaefer.
What does he have left for us tonight? Schaefer's pass. Horvath the entry.
Horvath's going to enter. Soderblom's going to be forced to play it. They will. Shed. Lee. 50 to go. Lee shot goes wide. Horvath.
Close to being a hand pass earlier in the shift as Schaefer trying to keep
Schaefer will get it out. 30 to go.
And then Bedard wipes out, and if they push it, they'll have a 6-on-4. Ritchie into the zone. Donato took it. Lee took it back. Anders Lee tripped up.
Lee gets tripped.
26.8 to go.
Penalty on the call. Islanders power play.
Islanders will have a 6-on-4 advantage. A power play and an empty net. And an opportunity to tie it after the penalty.
6-on-4, 26.8 left.
Lee was able to fend this off. That puck was bouncing.
Could be a penalty shot, though.
Drops his shoulder. That's Donato that's going to be in the box. Their best centerman face-off percentage-wise. Here we go.
I'm going to let the rest of this game play out. I'll let you guys know if there's a goal, but I want to listen to the rest of this game. Enjoy the action.
And he wins it. Ritchie to Schaefer. Now Barzell. 6 on 4. Schaefer's shot tipped down. Soderblom. He has it, and a long whistle that time. That does not benefit the Islanders. Anders Lee complaining why it took so long to get it blown down.
Horvat tipped that thing high, and it took a skip before it eventually found its way in. There's the tip right there. Bounce, bounce. Soderblom just hanging on. The exact same thing we just saw. A big face-off win. It's a must again.
They are contemplating adding some time here. It reads 18 seconds right now. We'll see if that changes. They add a second to 19. Islanders trying to pull this one out from down 4-1. 15 seconds left. They're stuck in the corner. Islanders get it free. Here is Schaefer. Wide. 9 seconds left. Shen can't connect with Schaefer, and they're going to come up just short. Nazar.
Missed the empty net. That will do it. 4-3, your final here from Long Island. Comeback win will not happen tonight. The Islanders will fall, but they just couldn't overcome it tonight, and that will do it. So we will see you guys in the next one, Thursday night against the Dallas Stars, and I will see you guys soon. And that'll be it for today. Peace out, baby.